Good day. This is Social Work Fridays, a platform where we welcome all crime survivors from the Office of Victim Advocate. This is part 5 of 8 in the series discussing trauma. Today, we're going to discuss the trauma recovery, what that looks like. Last week, we discussed how trauma can affect one's identity and relationships, and every week, we have been talking about various coping skills to promote healing. We continue to connect with our Resilient Voices speakers on their lived experiences, along with what has helped and can help in recovery. In hearing them speak, it reaffirmed to me how recovery is possible, and each of their stories, while having their similarities, all of their processes unraveled in so many different ways. It's the human experience. How could something look so different at the same time look the same? When they speak, they discuss what their healing looks like because the process is ongoing. And what you see in all of them is regulation, resilience, and they understand who they really are. Many of them will share that the regulation piece is ongoing and takes a lot of practice. To listen to them talk about their experience and how they continue to stand tall is the definition of resilience for me. And yes, that even means on their bad days. How did they get there? What are the steps? Where does one start? Has anyone heard of the Herman model? It's like a roadmap for healing and recovery, highlighting each step as part of 3 stages, and was made by Judith Herman. TraumaPractice.net highlights the 3 phases and notes that safety is prioritized and that an individual who experiences trauma must first reach a level of stabilization prior to moving on to the next phase. As I learned about these phases, I could not help but think, sounds easier said than done. And I believe this reflects the previous weeks and what many Resilient Voices speakers say. The journey is nonlinear, and when you're experiencing it, it doesn't feel like it's getting any better. This would be a good time to practice grace, especially for oneself, one day at a time. The next phase, phase 2, allows for one to be able to mourn and take the time for remembrance. This is the phase where you think of your supports, whether it be professional help or family supports, or many times, from what I know from others with lived experience, it is usually a collective effort from various supports. Just like phase 1, this part 2 is nonlinear. It's unpredictable and requires patience, as there are many times that you feel like you might take steps forward and days that require you to take some step backwards. I want to set a gentle reminder that this calls for intentional time to take care of oneself. And I think to myself that despite the steps backwards, these moments can also feel disheartening and discouraging, but it can also be what propels you to move forward. Lastly, phase 3 is reconnection. In collaborating with many individuals through the Resilient Voices program, I have come to understand the value of connection. I believe that it is what drives each and every one of these courageous individuals to do what they do every single time they share their stories. In these interactions and in the intentional ways they care for their own needs, it allows for them to reshape their story and ultimately it impacts how they show up for themselves and others every single day. I appreciate the phase 3 in this model because this is when it becomes individualized, a freedom to allow you to become who you are and to also do what you love. Throughout your journey, I hope that what you are looking for, you find. In summary, and in the words of the poet Rumi, what you seek is seeking you. Here at the Office of Victim Advocate, we advocate and provide various supports for crime survivors. Support groups are available to you free of charge via Zoom. Please see the link below to connect with a social worker about the support groups or local resources available in your community. If you're struggling or in need of support, calling 988 is a crucial step. The 988 Lifeline offers free, confidential, and 24/7 emotional support for individuals facing mental health struggles, substance use concerns, or emotional distress. As we conclude today, I wanted to share a gentle reminder that your thoughts become your words and your words become your actions. Mantras are a great way to combat negative thought patterns. A great mantra that we can continue with this week is, I am grateful for my body's strength. I am patient with my healing process. Again, I am grateful for my body's strength. I am patient with my healing process. I'll see you all next week.